The City of Murfreesboro Stormwater Department's job is to improve the quality of the stormwater that runs into our streams and rivers. One of the ways they do this is by streamside buffers. This is a strip of vegetation on each side of a stream. The growth of the buffer filters out sediment, which is matter that settles to the bottom of a liquid, so it doesn't make it to the stream. The city's first attempt at repairing a stream was in 2010. Various plants were planted beside the stream at Old Fort Park. They also stopped mowing 35 to 50 feet of the bank to create the buffer zone.
So this is like a laboratory for the city's policy. The city has a policy in areas of new development to buffer the streams. And what we hoped and what we thought or expected we would see is those water quality numbers to improve. And so we've seen that. That's encouraging, and as far as I'm concerned, confirms that that buffer policy is a good policy. All around the stream now is more natural. And there's also, we improved at the upper end, we improved a forebay that catches sediment that runs into the stream from across Old Fort Parkway. So catching that sediment makes the stream cleaner. So the buffer and the sediment capture.
By establishing a streamside buffer, it also enhances the habitat for wildlife, or bugs, in the stream. Counting the number of bugs in the stream, as well as the diversity of species, helps determine the health of the stream. These numbers are reported to the state of Tennessee for record.
We're going to get in the stream here, put a net in the stream, kick the rocks and the stream bed, and there are bugs that are there, and they will float up and be caught in the screen. And so then we'll look at those bugs and use that to assess the quality of the stream. The numbers, we follow a process that's laid out by the state. So it's a measurement of the quality of the stream, really, and the state uses those numbers to assess stream quality statewide. So we like to do it, or we want to do it in Murfreesboro also. And in the case of this stream, we have at least 3 years, 2010, 2013, and 2016, when we looked at those bugs and then evaluated them. And there's a system. The high score is 42. That's like an A+. And then a score of 32 is maybe that's a good stream. Numbers above 32, so that's maybe a C+, B. And then down in the mid-20s and below 20 would be like a D and an F. So in this stream, I think in 2010, the number was a 12, so really an F. And then in 2013, the metric score was 16, and so probably also an F. And then this year, the score was 32, so good quality. And so you can see that's a big change there.
Josh Upham, water quality specialist, explains a couple of the species they look for in the streams.
These bugs, there's very sensitive classes of bugs that require certain, environment to live in. Some of them have to have flow. They're called clingers. They cling to the bottom of the rock. And so you can imagine if the stream was full of sediment, then they wouldn't have any space to cling to. You have shredders. They got to have vegetative material on the bank to shred up and then consume. And so all these things work together to make good habitat. And if the stream's being mowed, then a lot of that's not there.
Our director, Darren Gore, along with other city staff, has been in a way doing assessments, different stream segments. The work here is a part of that, and that's going to just overall looking at tracking the quality of streams in Murfreesboro. That plays into the city's wastewater treatment discharge. How is that affecting the stream? So it is maybe over the past few years, there's more of a focus on the city knowing and keeping track of quality of the streams.
The City of Murfreesboro also works with MTSU's stormwater program to establish streamside buffers throughout Murfreesboro by students rolling up their sleeves and digging in the dirt. The city's policy for establishing these streamside buffers around new construction has been beneficial to water quality. So, if you see vegetation growing around a stream, it's not that it's not being mowed properly, it's helping make our streams and rivers healthier.